your message, press 1. To continue recording, press 2. To delete and re-record your message, press 3. For delivery options, press 4. To send a fax, press 6. To cancel this message, press star. To send this message now, press pound or hang up. To replay your message, press 1. To continue recording, press 2. To delete and re-record your message, press 3. For delivery options, press 4. To send a fax, press 6. To cancel this message, press star. To send this message now, press pound or hang up.
And off we go in week 5 on EA Sports.
Your message has been sent. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first carry for Rachaad White. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. They stay on the ground with White. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
3 yards. That's good for a first down.
First down, here's White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The Buccaneers are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners are 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. They'll go up the middle with White. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Mayfield to throw it. There's a short one taken in by Otten. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Regular. Hurry, hurry.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. This one taken in by Otten. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Bucs trying on 4th down, but come up empty. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield now. He'll get that out to the flat to right. Will be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
180. What's that?
Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Bucs first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 8-yard line.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
Keep up. What's that?
Back to throw again. Now he's going to start, and he can't find anywhere to get it, and he goes down. 3rd and 9 here.
It's now 3rd down.
Hey, alert 30. Hurry. Hurry. Hey, alert 33. Come on. What's that?
To throw, Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Trey Palmer, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Your opponent is currently messing up.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll set up to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, doggy. All right, let's try it again. This time I ain't gonna change my uniform. I'm just gonna hit play. Just gonna hit ready.
Well, it wouldn't be Florida without this. A heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good for a first down.
Opting to run again here with White. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3 from the 41. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mayfield looks to throw. He's got his receiver. That's a good one. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Brings up 3rd and
Now Baker going to change it up. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Hey, you still cooking?
Uh-huh.
And here comes the
okay.
return from just beyond the goal line.
Would you want me to turn the chicken off?
Nah, just turn it down low.
6-yard line just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with White. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
40-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. You look at this Carolina defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. He'll leave this one for White. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
4th down, Mayfield. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mayfield now from the 50.
Ooh, way to drop.
Complete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
Hey.
2nd down and 10.
The Bucs at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the way they played last week defensively, when I watched the tape, I had to stop it a couple of times and count to make sure there were just 11 guys inside of the field because they covered every angle and thoroughly shut down the other side. Hold them just 7 points total. They do that again, that'll get the job done one more time in a big way.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
180.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's taken in by Palmer. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42.
It's 4th down.
Hurry, hurry.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. He'll try to do it himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Bucs who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Tampa.
180. Start.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Palmer. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line.
Complete to Trey Palmer.
Now Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. It's White. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Looking inside, but it's incomplete.
How you gonna drop that,
I think
man?
he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
White going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. White is not going to get in here. He's going to push him back to the 2-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stopped the play right there in the middle of the field.
Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
23-yard attempt.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
For the field goal, a 23-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Buccaneers 3. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
48-yard line.
On the handoff, it's White. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
14 yards.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the handoff, this is White. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Baker changing the play at the line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stop.
Mayfield to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Regular. Stop.
Now back to throw. It's caught. This is White. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's White. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are back within a score.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
The Bucs
Hey,
will
only
set
33.
up for a 2-point conversion.
Hey, what's that?
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. Incomplete at the 1. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line in a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
The Panthers, 1st down. A gain of 4 yards.
They'll look to throw.
1st down.
Checks this down to Hubbard. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. This pass caught by Beckham. Touchdown, Carolina. Odell Beckham, 56 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in position to score points. An absolute dream return.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Second down and 8.
Bucky Irving. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
Mayfield. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. It's his horoscope.
And it's intercepted.
Way to go, team.
And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 41.
intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
180! What's up?
Mayfield now. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So the PI decline, and that'll give them a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
180!
Mayfield going to switch things up here. Back to throw again. Otten brings it in.
Man, what you running that way for, man?
Down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Mayfield looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And off the mark behind him, incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Egbuka in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They'll throw now on the final play. That's going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had him for a second, but the razzle-dazzle will not work out. It's second down. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Here's 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. They'll find McMillan here. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for the Panthers. First down.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And just get rid of it.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
What's that?
On the give, it's White. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Now a give to White. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Going on the ground, it's White. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They stay on the ground with White. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 109 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. The rain making this treacherous, but the extra point is good, and with it, it'll give them the lead.
22. Panthers 21. Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you?
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Blocked by Antoine Winfield Jr. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the 25, here's a second and 8. They'll run with White. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad White, his third touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Bucs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
Panthers 21. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Looking deep downfield. And guys, man, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. So here's the Panther offense as they will again line up and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And we got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go up the middle with White. And some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hurry! Stop!
Here's White. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
What's up?
They'll run with White. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down, stopped at the Panthers' 31. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down to move it closer. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They'll run for it. This is White. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Bucs trying on 4th down to come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. He sets to fire deep. And it's caught inside the 30. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. 68 yards. And the Panthers strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Maybe good with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Brought down by Ed Oliver. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now Mayfield. This one taken in by Otten. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here's Mayfield. It's grabbed over the middle by Lane. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 4. On the 26-yard line.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And they do get it down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Let's go.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
White. He is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. A design run for their wideout. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. His second rushing touchdown of the year and third overall. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. From the 38 now. Here's second down and 8. They'll go again. Here with Hubbard. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
That was caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll look to throw here.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
2nd and 6 coming up.
7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the longer we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, This is NFL football at its best. Here's third down.
Oh, my goodness.
It's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Looking to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Oh.
This is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game right now. Moody good with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. This is 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Good with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Here's second down.
Run.
Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, that's going to sabotage their comeback.
Good game.
It is intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.